So in our black and white photograph, we don't see much. I'm going to go over to my color one here. Now I'm using the same brushes that I usually do for all my florals, and it would be fun to paint this with really big floppy brushes, but we're going to go ahead and just use this. We don't need a lot of color in the sky, and my blue is pretty dirty. Just need a little bit. So either way, I could use a yellow ochre, or I could use the Hansa yellow with that little iron oxide, or if you have a burnt sienna or a quinacridone burnt sienna, any of those tones will work. On this side, you can see I'm looking at the lighter values through here, and let's go ahead and get some up here, because if we look at this has a nice glow to it. This has a little red in it. I could add more texture into this. We need bricks, but let's try to simplify this. Let's go ahead and add some of those little bricks. All we need to do is basically touch the paper. Then as we go up, we might change the value, or if you have a smaller brush, or if you wanted to use a round brush, you could do that. With the French ultramarine blue burnt sienna blend. I like that combination. I like the granulation that happens. It doesn't. Okay, so I'm keeping most of the light in the center. I think actually having the darker colors on the side make this stand out a little more.
Birgit?
Yeah.
The beauty of the buildings in Italy, as you probably know, is that warm color of the stone. I think that the building color needs to be
warmer,
brighter, in the sense warmer, in that warm color of the stone.
Okay. Well, I don't know, but I think that is, I agree with that, because I think that was just one layer. That's just to show you how I would approach all of this. Right. So let's go ahead. We're going to have to work with that. So, and my only concern about that is I need to have that light color on there, a light value. Otherwise, it all pushes back too far. Let's go ahead and do a little drop in of the wet into wet through here. Anyway, you get the basic idea. That was what I wanted to convey, especially in that painting right here. Now coming back into the studio this morning, taking a look at the painting, we can see that it's much warmer here than it is there. So I wanted to come back in and do a little more work on this. It's close enough. Let's go ahead and press this down, and it does have a little warp. I could attach it to the board, and then maybe I should actually do that. Why don't I do that? I think I'm going to take some painter's tape and attach it. Maybe that way it'll be a little flatter and be easier for me. There we go. That might be easier. Okay, I want to make this warmer, similar to this. So I think let's make some color. Need to get more color in here, more water. Let's get some water into the palette. The one I really like is the quinacridone deep gold. That seems to make the most sense for what we want to do. I'm going to pull some of that color down and try to mix it in. I don't want it to be too watery. And then let's go ahead and make sure that tape is down as good as we can. And then let's go ahead and go right over this. I like that. That's working out nicely. I'm going to add more of that color, break it up so it doesn't have any clumps. Just like that. Maybe switch over to a smaller brush. We've got a really windy day today. Right through here. Now the thing is not to get carried away because I'm having too much fun with it. Okay, we'll call that done. All right, everyone, have fun and happy painting.